Good evening, everyone. My name is Jake. So far, throughout this class, we've learned a lot about the theories behind why a criminal commits a crime. So far, most of those theories have made excellent points. I haven't at any given point inclined to agree with any one of them, but I'm also inclined to believe in the classical school of thought, which, according to an article by the University of Cincinnati students, is basically people know the difference between right and wrong, and through rational thought, make the choice to do wrong. Why psychological theories would have one believe that a psychological disorder could cause someone to commit a crime? In my opinion, it's near impossible to go through one's entire life without developing some understanding of right and wrong. Even with a psychological disorder, one must make a conscious decision to commit a crime before doing so. According to an article by Elizabeth Hall, sociological theories maintain that crime is a result of social and or cultural forces that are outside of any particular individual and are in existence before any criminal behavior is attempted or carried out. Basically saying, everybody around you makes you who you are. And while yes, I'm a big believer in people change people, again, they are definitely a major player in the development of an individual, but a conscious decision is still required in order for one to commit a crime. I myself had been influenced by those I knew to be involved in crimes, family, friends, and I made the conscious decision to walk away from those people and situations. Biological theorists would have one believe that genetic influences, biochemical abnormalities, and neuropsychological reasons are the reasons for crime. They would like you to believe that criminal behavior is in your genes. And while it may be so, one still has to wonder, how does the mob boss with a ballerina son feel about that? One still has the moral responsibility to go against it. Just because your family and it's in your genes doesn't mean that you're just going to get away with it. Doesn't mean that the justice system is going to let you go. If faced with a decision to commit a crime or not, no matter how strong the urge, biological or otherwise, one still has the choice to walk away. Abnormal or deviant behavior is a subjective term. What may be abnormal behavior in one culture may not be abnormal in another. I myself exhibit abnormal behavior in the civilian world, but in the military, I'm more than fit in. Just because one exhibits abnormal behavior does not mean they are a criminal. The difference between myself and those like me and others is choice. We could easily commit many crimes and probably get away with them, at least a few of them. But I choose not to, whereas many do not. Take, for example, the recent events with Jeffrey Willis. Someone claimed that he is psychologically damaged in some way. But the man displays not only conscious thought about his actions, but a clear understanding that what he does is wrong. When police arrested him, they found handcuffs, rope, and liquid filled syringes in a secret compartment in his van. Did you catch that last part? Here, let's hear it again. In a secret compartment. He hid the stuff, meaning he knew what he was doing was wrong. This man also stalked several other women for as long as 14 years, tracking their personal information, taking photos, and literally following them long distances. One of these women said Willis had her addresses dating back to 2002. She left the state in 2007 and returned 6 years later. She said he even had the new addresses. He might be crazy, he may be sick, but he made some very conscious plans and decisions along the way. Now, in conclusion, my theory is a conglomeration of all three basic theories. They all play their part, but in the end, one has to make a choice, and one has to answer for that choice. Regardless of the reasons, the backgrounds, or the stories that they tell, they made a choice. Period. Thank you.